Okay, welcome in everybody. I believe, yeah, there we are. We are live. Um, I am back with a Pokemon Platinum Apocalocke. I know yesterday I had mentioned doing some other stuff and maybe taking a Nuzlocke break, but I decided that this is what I wanted to do. I did randomize the type of Nuzlocke and just happened to get another Apocalocke, so we're gonna try to go through Sinnoh. Maybe I'll have a little bit better luck with Sinnoh. I'm not sure how I feel about that volume. My own volume so I don't blow my eardrums out. How does that sound? I didn't touch anything on mine.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Don't touch yourself.
Okay, how does that? Okay. I don't remember Empoleon being the Pokemon there. I'm just a lad. Yes. Okay, here in a second I'll change the text speed to fast. So I can use fire. Let me look and make sure I get this right. Fire, normal, electric, psychic, ground, steel, and dark types. So those are the typings we can use. I can drop those in chat real quick. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Not even remotely. Okay, so those are the types I can use. It's not what I want. This. Okay. So I randomized my starter type and the other 5 types. Normal is going to be a constant in all of these playthroughs like this. Okay, bud. You can find me 10 million if you want to. Okay. This is not a game that has an item in the box. So real quick. Fast text speed. And I like to change my frame. Okay, there's that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, this is going to work like a regular Nuzlocke. I'm limited on the types I can use. I'm going to limit... actually, I don't think I'm limiting the Pokemon Centers. That would have required me to prepare that beforehand. But I am limited on the types I can use. One encounter per route. All the usual good stuff. I am going to limit my shop buys. But not entirely, because I can't just find items on the ground as much as I could in Scarlet and Violet. Gonna try to do no healing in battle, just to add a little extra to it. Dun, 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 Thank you, Sammy. Yes. Ah. Here's Dawn. I gotta be careful hitting that that ZL button. I keep scaring myself. It will be Chimchar. My poor guy Turtwig. I technically could have taken Turtwig, but then I wouldn't have been able to use him until level 32. So So one of the things I did setting up this file is checked the button in the randomizer that did the fast distortion world. Other than the battle with Cyrus and the encounter with Giratina, there's nothing in the distortion world that poses any real risk to my team. So I figured I'd save all of us, you know, an hour of me getting lost trying to figure that place out. This is only I think the second full attempt at Platinum I've made. So I haven't done the distortion world that much. So I went ahead and just kind of cut that out. I also made impossible evos, so like trade evolutions and stuff. I changed time-based evolutions to where they're now stone-based, which could be good, could be bad. I don't remember the stone situation in this game. You're really going to put me at -6. Okay. I mean, I've already got you almost taken out at this point. The run doesn't start until I have Pokeballs, so keep hitting that button. Okay, well, like I said, the run doesn't start until I get Pokeballs anyways, so I just lost out on the experience for that. Huzzah, running shoes. Yeah, that might be a good call. Because I do plan on doing one of these in every region. Hey, Dad. Okay, that's fine. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, I do need to get some levels. And since I don't have Pokeballs yet, okay, awesome. I'll get that saved and added in real quick. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. There we go. I didn't even see how much experience I gained. Not enough to level up, I know that. So I think I can heal up here in a second. So luckily, I don't have any areas that are going to be locked off from encounters at the moment. I can catch something in most areas at the moment. Oh, come on. I haven't named it yet. Yeah. You nickname it right here. And so, real quick, let me hit my... It went away. This is Adonis. Yep. I was wondering if you were going to get it quick or if it was going to take a couple of names for it to... So the first set of names I generated, I've got a generator that'll like generate Greek mythology names. The first set had two different gods of the sea, and I was like, I don't think that matches Chimchar necessarily, so... I just realized I actually could have taken Piplup too, but it, again, would have had to be boxed until its final level. Yeah. Okay, I'll get those saved. And I actually need to change the overlay. I forgot about that part. There's that. It's just a little outside his box here. There we go. Okay. There's that. Yes, Professor Owen. Yeah. One of my wheel spins, I ended up redoing the entire spin because 4 of them landed on Loner. I was like, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, I was adjusting the way I was sitting. Yeah, I'm good. I am a little bit. Okay, that's my... Yeah, that'll be perfect. That is my first stock up. Okay, so now the challenge has started. I probably need to hit the lake first. And then... come back to 201. Oh, well, that kind of happened in reverse of how I thought it was going to. Okay, so this will be Perseus.
nice outside.
Yeah.
I just left.
Okay, so that takes care of that. Go back and talk to Mom and heal, and then I'll get 201. Okay, I need to look at something real quick, because that's going to determine... Okay, so that means that Perseus is going to be a hero, not gambler, because he can't learn metronome. Okay, now we got to get 201. Which cannot be a Bidoof, because I am doing Dupe's Claws. So it is a Starly. I should be able to hit it without KOing it now. Yeah. Okay, got the first ad coming up. I'm going to go ahead and run that so it's out of the way, and we'll be back on the other side. So I do need to get just a couple of levels. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep leveling up. Need to be probably at least level 10 by the time I do the first rival fight. Thank you. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go up another level with Chimchar and then try to get Bidoof and Starly up a level. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hmm. Okay, so I might miss out on some encounters here early on. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm trying to Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I don't want to lose an encounter this early, so I don't want to lose a Pokemon this early. So yeah, I'll switch into my 10 HP Chimchar. That makes sense. Go back to the house and heal. Ooh, that was nearly bad. I think I get 2 more encounters before I start heading towards Orberg. Because I get an encounter on the route just past Sand Gem. And then the one to the right of Jubilife. I don't have any compatible types on 204, the Ravaged Path. Yeah, I think those are the other 2 that I don't have valid. See, I think the only encounter... Now that I think about it, I might be in trouble for a little bit. $207. Oh no, I can get Ponyta on 207. Let's see, I think Orberg. Or Orberg City is just the fossils, none of which are... Well, Shieldon's valid, I guess, because it's steel typing. Yeah. Okay, well that might be... Thank you, love. I'll get that saved here in just a second. I've got some good typings. The problem is I don't get very many good encounters until later with them. So everybody that I have is going to be pretty vital. see. I'm trying to research some of my encounters. Warburg Gate. Can literally get Geodude. So that'll be Geodude there. Warburg Mine. If I get Geodude in Warburg Gate, it has to be Onix and Warburg Mine. Huh. I am going to be very limited on my encounters for a while. Good thing is certain routes I can put in the GBA games. I actually think there's an option to do that. Yeah. So I can put the GBA games in to get different encounters. There's a couple places. Oh, I don't like that. Why would you do that? It's 2-1. The next one will be 202. So the only thing I can get on 202 is Shinx. Unless I have Fire Red in the GBA slot. And then I can get Growlithe. Okay. 204 again. Guess I could technically put Emerald in the GBA slot and get Pineco's Fortress. I'm trying to find a way to not miss out on a bunch of encounters because I don't have compatible types. Okay, so then there's Route 218. Yeah, 218 has a couple of things I can get, but they're not going to be until later, so that encounter will actually be later. Under regular Nuzlocke circumstances, Route 218, I would go over there and fish and get Magikarp. That way to have a solid water type early. Oh, this is going to take so long. Let me try to get Perseus to level 6. I'll get Antigone to level 6. Oh, come on. So I can get my power points back. Okay, I can't get a 219 encounter without the fishing rod or serve. Is there technically anything in Sand Gem? Probably have to go through and clean up the yeah, there's not even an encounter in Sand Gem. Probably have to go in and clean up the sheet whenever we get a chance. I'll go through and clear out all the lines that don't have actual encounters, move some of the personalities around. Oh, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, and now I've got to get Antigone leveled up a little bit. I might have to switch train with her for just a bit. And hopefully she has better luck than Wichita did in the Scarlet Apocalocke. The first two runs that I lost to Starly. Oh, good. Okay, we've got the next ad coming up. I'm going to run that, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay. We are back. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of back and forth to the Pokemon Center for a little bit. Please don't kill. I think what I might do is switch train Antigone on trainer battles. I know it's a little risky, but I might end up going crazy if I keep having to gain 12 experience at a time. I'm good. Go away, lady. Okay, I don't have access to Fire Red, so I can't do that. I think the only encounter I can get here is Shanks, so everything else is dupes. I can't find my very real and legitimate cartridge of it. No, I don't have Fire Red saved on my computer. Oh, good, it has Intimidate. That's actually very helpful. I do have Leaf Green and Emerald, so when I get to a point for those two, those will be helpful. Yeah, I was thinking about that. This will be Eos. Let me look. No, go down one. Sand Gem's one of the ones that needs to get taken out. Um, um, go ahead and just leave Hero. Okay, let me go ahead and heal. Okay. I don't win this exchange, so Okay, let's go through here. And this is the first appearance of Looker. Okay, let me get those saved. I'm starting to build a stereotypical Sinnoh team at the moment. Okay. Okay, bye, Dawn. Okay, let me go heal real quick, and I'm going to come back and fight those two kids over there. I know in this game they don't give you charge beam like they do in BDSP. Let's go ahead and oh, they also don't use Abra like they do in BDSP. heal again. Yeah, I know Antigone's probably going to be a staple on the team as long as she doesn't get crit at some point. Staraptor's generally a staple on my Sinnoh teams whenever I do use it. Well, if I had the Poke Radar, I could get Ralts or Kirlia out. No, I couldn't. They're not in Platinum on that route. So Route 203, the only encounter I have is Abra. So that'll be... heal one more time. We'll get the Poketch. Okay, so give me just a second, everybody. I'm looking one more time at some of the northern routes to see if they're even worth my trouble at the moment. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Okay, yeah, it's gonna have to be emerald. Okay. So there's only one encounter I can get here that isn't a dupe or a non-allowed type, so I might be looking for a little bit. But that'll give me a chance to kind of do some training too. Path. Okay, I think the next ad's coming up. While we're continuing to look for Pineco, we're going to run that, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I had to reset the game because I didn't have the Emerald cart placed prior to starting, so I went ahead and restarted. Only problem is I won't be able to use Pineco for a while because it won't be a steel type for a while. So if I don't find it here in the next minute or the next couple of minutes, I'll just move on and come back for it later. Okay, and then real quick, I'm going to snooze the ads for a few minutes like I always do at the halfway point. Go ahead and try to get Antigone to level 10. Guess I'll move Perseus up front. Yeah, that's a decent amount of experience. I have to make sure. Okay, yeah. I mean, the good thing is I do need to get some levels on my team, so... I'd rather not take a chance here. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I thought I just lost EOS. Good. Let's heal real quick. I'm just not going to fight any Budu. Well, I'll fight you, it's fine. heal real quick. Get Perseus to do most of the damage. He'll level up quicker. Might end up just coming back for my 204 encounter, because it is a very specific but I do need to train a bit, so I'll just hang out here. Oh yeah, well. Okay, I think Geodude and Onyx are my answer to Rourke anyways. Man, I don't really have a good answer into rock types, because I don't think Geodude or Onyx learn ground moves early enough. And then Chimchar doesn't become Monferno until 15, I think. Oh no, 14. Okay, so if I get Chimchar to 14, I'll have super effective damage and a neutral matchup with Rourke. He'll heal. I'll come back for that encounter later. Man, this guy just does nothing but completely nerf my Pokemon. Okay, you do that, bud. And I'll just run into the door frame of the Pokemon Center repeatedly. Okay, I almost have to go north and get the Pineco, or I will possibly lose my Abra encounter on 203. Okay, give me just a second, everybody. I'm gonna check a couple of things. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to risk losing my, well, I don't want to have more of a risk of losing my Abra encounter on 203 than I already do. And I know it's very, very unlikely that I find Pineco before Abra, but I just can't risk that. Keep hitting that button on accident. Okay, I think I actually still have something set up wrong. Give me just a minute again, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I didn't really do a check-in when I first started. I didn't really check in, like I said. Okay, let's try this again. I think I have it fixed now to where I should be able to actually get this encounter. I mean, it's not going to help me right now.
You have to be in a specific.
I had to have the right file loaded.
Oh, did you not have it loaded?
Yeah. And it's a super rare.
Like 1%?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's the only encounter I can get on this route, though.
I'm coloring in the last bit of this drawing. Having a little bit of difficulty because it's the tiny bits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. You have to have the National Pokédex and access to Pal Park. So. Okay, so I can just go get Abra and move on. I just don't get anything for 204.
Is there water on 204 that you can fish from?
I can't get any water types.
There's no dual type.
Not with the rod I have. Okay, you're a dupe. Because I think technically I could get. Of course, I closed the one thing I needed open.
I believe Control T opens it back up.
Okay. No.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
My faster Pokemon to the front. Okay. Abra shows up at all times of day, so that's not going to be an issue. Okay. All that just to fail the Route 203 encounter. Cool. Yeah, my currently limited resources is part of why I didn't go to the left of Jubilife City to 218 for that encounter. Like I mentioned earlier, the only thing I could get at this point would be Magikarp, who I can't use. Yeah, if I can get Adonis to 14, then I'll have a counter to Rourke. So I better go ahead and heal, so I don't have to go all the way back. Warburg City. Good thing low-level Abras are basically just punching bags. I'm going to try to not make this a Chimchar only run, but right now he's the only one that's really worth putting the effort into. Come on, Geodude, I need you to pop up. Okay, this will be Atlas. If only Psyduck had a secondary typing that was on my list. Oh hell, what's it called? Orberg Gate? Yeah, Orberg Gate. Give me Monferno. scratch. Yep, there is someone there. Okay, that'll be good to help me catch Onyx, who's my only encounter in the Orberg mine. Okay, so I can get an encounter here, but it's going to have to be after the second gym, because I can't get the armor fossil until later, so I can revive the armor fossil here. Good. First encounter is the one I need. Okay. I will save the Geo guys. And this is Route 207. And I'm going to name this Apollo. I actually have a full team. Yes. Yeah, just so. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get out of this patch of grass here. Orberg mine. No real way to... Yeah, okay. I was trying to see if there was any way to do a repel trick to get Onyx in the mine. And there is not, so... Sammy, when you get a minute, do you mind making me another cup of coffee? Thank you. Oh, you know what I am at? I lost track of the time. That's so weird because my ad manager is showing I'm still at ad. Oh no. Come back here. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, and the free dusk ball I got. Okay, this will be Nestor. I'm going to try to avoid any more battles than what I absolutely have to do. And for now, Ponyta's going to be on the team. The issue I have at the moment is going to largely just be figuring out move sets for some of the do what? Yeah. Yeah. I just got Onyx, by the way, since you asked. Jeez, 2 in 1 stream? Are y'all serious right now? Okay. Let's continue through the mine. See, I think Onyx will probably stay boxed until a little later. Thank you. I know. I know. He's been. Yeah, they've both been crashed for a bit. She woke up for a little while after Troopa jumped out the window and scared her.
Yeah, Magic is back cleaning on the couch in the living room.
That doesn't surprise me.
And then I've got the other
Okay, let's boogie on out. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Okay, which one is stronger? I think Rock Smash is only 40. And it's not priority. I will need it, I just don't need it right now. Okay, they don't start giving the bottles of water until Gen 5. Yes, as of right now, those requirements are a little flexible until I have some options. Because Ponyta also isn't going to be 100% set up. Yeah, I don't really have any options at the moment for anybody. And depending on how things go for Monferno, I might get wiped out here and it won't matter. Monferno's the only one I have that can actually counter Rourke without another hour of training. Yeah, basically. I wish that did a little more damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch Adonis out here in just a minute. I might. Okay, no, I'm good. Oof, okay. I think I just lost Perseus. Yep. Fantastic. It was a terrible switch. Well, I did say I was going to try not to use items in battle. Will you stop critting? Jeez. Thank you. I'll save that in just a minute. Probably about to lose Ponyta, which... No, I'm about to lose Shinx, though. That's cool. Yeah, this is falling apart pretty quick already. So, because Pursuit isn't in the newer games anymore, I forgot that it was a thing. That's 3. I am starting to think that platinum runs are just cursed for me. Because when I did that randomizer run that one day, it didn't go so well. I've got to lower this thing's attack. If I lose Adonis, that's the end of it. Gotta make a sacrifice. He goes for pursuit again. Like, there's no world where he doesn't. I'll update the number here in a minute. Maybe he doesn't go for pursuit this time? Nope. Okay. I hope the -2 attack does me some good. Oh, and I think I have a rival fight before I leave town. Ugh, gross. Okay, so that was definitely some sloppy, bad play for me. There's my team. Guess I better save. The next issue is the types I have I don't have any more encounters I can get. At least not for a little bit. I was just in the center. I need to heal real quick. Coffee's very good, Sammy. Thank you. The sad part is I was planning on using a different natural disaster for this run, so I took water off my list of approved types. Because I couldn't figure out how to get it to mesh with the other types that were there. So actually I could have had Psyduck and Magikarp and several others. Looker, what do you want, man? Okay, well. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Keep hitting that trigger button. Oh, I forgot to update my badges and level cap. Do I not have... Sammy, whenever you get a chance, I need 22, apparently. That's very strange. Okay. Come back to that in a minute. What am I forgetting? Oh, Fury Swipes can go away. Thank you. I almost wonder if I should have just gotten wiped by Rourke. I guess if I get Onyx leveled up enough, I can have it deal with Mars's Zubat, and Adonis can deal with Perugly. The only things in here are Geodude. The only things in here that I can get are Geodude, Zubat, and Psyduck. Okay, that at least gives me a rock move for Onyx. And then short of Munchlax, there's nothing on the honey trees that I can use either. Okay, if I can get past Mars, though, I do have several places with encounters. I just need to get past Mars without getting absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna try to train up Onyx in Eterna Forest. Can Monferno? Yeah, Monferno can learn this. I'm going to hold on to it and we'll see how this double battle up here goes. Oh, good, I can skip it. Bullet Seed. so let me look at... It's just honey trees, and the only things that show up there that I could use are Apom and Munchlax. Floroma Town doesn't have any Pokemon. Route 205. Could only catch Hoot Hoot. Technically, I could get Shellos because it evolves into a ground type. And actually, because Valley Windworks is my only option there, is going to be Pachirisu. Now, if I had the radar, I could get Mareep, but okay. So Pachirisu and Shellos, I think, are my next two encounters, which not the most helpful thing in the world. Excuse me, because I can't use Shellos until it evolves to Gastrodon, which is I don't even know. 30, so that'll be after this split, I think. Yeah. Nope, it'll be after Fantina, because Fantina's 26. I really kind of need Pachirisu here. That's a dupe. Oh. Hi, Mom.
There's the finished product.
It's very cute.
Thank you.
It's very cute.
I like it.
Okay, well, there's Shellos, who has to get boxed. I can catch it, but it has to be boxed. Generate a name real quick here. which will be Nereus. Nereus. Let's see, Valley Windworks. Telos. Can't get one at Flow-Aroma Meadow anyway, so I just moved Medic up because I don't think Shellos can learn Metronome. So if I had the EXP share, I wouldn't have a problem with just carrying Shellos around with me. Okay, I can't really go any further until I finish the Valley Windworks. We've got about 5 minutes left. So I'll do this battle, and I'll do the battle at Flow-Aroma Meadow, and I think that'll put us just about at the end. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Wednesdays are my earlier streams, so... Okay, let's go fight. Fight these nerds. You know what, let me leave the Flow-Aroma Meadows encounter. I'll re-roll a personality for that one. I'm gonna try to do the honey trees. At least this one, because I need another encounter. So I'll do that off stream. I'll just check before bed tonight. Should have gone ahead and taught him Rock Tomb. Okay, and the last thing we'll do is I will come over here. and do that. And then we will save. I hope everybody has a great rest of your Wednesday. I hope you had a great time today watching me throw waves and waves of my men at Cranidos. Yeah, we'll be back with this tomorrow. I'm going to try to keep going with this. Unless Sammy and I decide to do some shiny hunting together. Not really sure, but yeah, we'll be back with this tomorrow. And due to time constraints today, I don't think we're doing a raid. We are not. Okay. But yeah, I will see everyone tomorrow. And until then, have a good one.